Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Do Your Dreams Summit. I am so happy you're here, and I'm so happy to be here with Deep Kumar. Welcome, Deep.
Thank you, Nicky.
So great. It's really, really great to have this interview. Deep is a yoga teacher. You're going to hear all about Deep and his approach in this interview. It's a very beautiful mix, I find, of the traditional way and the modern way. So very deep, like the name of Deep himself says, but at the same time very lighthearted as well. So I will start with reading Deep's bio, so you have a little bit of an idea, and then we will jump right into the questions. So, born under the name Deepak Kumar, Deep began his yoga journey in 1994 at Taporandiyam Vidyapith. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. A classical...
Yes, right.
Okay, great. A classical yoga ashram located at the foothills of the Himalayas. After learning yoga with its core traditional values, Deep pursued advanced yoga teacher training course at the world-renowned Kaivalyadama Yoga Institute. There he was trained in various yoga forms and learned Iyengar, Ashtanga, Hatha, Yin Yoga, meditation and pranayama extensively. His love for the Patanjali Yoga Sutras has enabled him to portray these ancient rules of practicing yoga to modern society in a contemporary way. This combined with his understanding of anatomy, physiology, and psychology, helps students in going deeper into yoga practice by adopting a balanced mix of traditional and modern approach. So, it's so interesting to read the bio, and it's really interesting to have experienced this approach when I followed the yoga teacher training in Goa. 1 year ago. I was just calculating, 1.5 years ago, yes. And
yes, in 2015.
Yes, exactly. Time flies. And it was really beautiful to experience those classes. And what I really loved is how you brought in the psychology aspect. That's something that personally interests me. So to have the spiritual aspect and the physical aspect and also the psychological aspect, that was really interesting, I found. And it would be great to hear from you a little bit more about the way you have developed your approach, this combination between the modern way and the traditional way, and how this came about.
My dear, I feel like that personally, that the whole human search, if we put into one word, from an ancient time is only one: happiness.
Yes.
What we are doing, even in our life, we are approaching to a work for what? To find happiness. We are approaching to a person for what? Happiness. We are going to a place visit for what? Happiness. Actually, we are finding happiness through so many ways. And I think, as Buddha has said, life is suffering. And we are trying but not finding it. So according to yoga, happiness is not out. Happiness is inside of you. As a child, you are born happy.
So true.
As a child, you are born blissful. Then later on, whatever the things has been put on you, they has created some, disturbance there a little.
Yes.
So it's like I born as a clean slate, but then so many things has written on me that every society writes according to its own. And yoga means take something and clean all those lines and become a clean state again.
I love that. Yes, so simple.
It is, my dear. So now that's why we call yoga and it is said by Patanjali Yoga Sutras that yoga means cessation of mind. Now, it means yoga is a state of present, because mind is thinking. And yoga comes with the idea that we need to create a little space between the two thoughts.
Hmm.
And in that little space, when there is nothing a silence, actually you are meeting yourself.
Hmm.
Now, whole yoga is designed to do that because in that little gap, when you are meeting yourself, you are finding that state back again, how you are born.
Beautiful.
And that is yoga. Hmm? And to me, we are doing all the things in yoga. Like, what is the first thing to do, which is famous in the world, to yoga posture? Hmm?
Mhm.
Now, imagine I put you into a tree posture, balance, one leg balance, and you tried hard to think. You can't think actually,
That's true.
isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I've put you in tree posture, your mind will be not able to think. So it means through the posture, yoga wants us to be present. Hmm?
Hmm.
And then we have a breathing chapter in that pranayama. Hmm? Now, whenever a person is stressed, anxiety, tense, or in the mind, actually breath is short.
Hmm.
So yoga says to us, breathe from full, from diaphragm to ribs. And I will say to any person, like put the both hands on the belly and breathe from the diaphragm and then breathe from the chest, like from down to up. You will find that your mind is not able to think.
Wow.
So yoga is creating again a gap between the two thoughts.
Hmm. Yes.
And then there are meditations technique. And according to yoga, meditation is if you are walking, then just walk.
Hmm.
If
Beautiful.
you are eating, just eat.
Hmm.
If you are drinking, feel it. If air is passing by, feel the air on your body. If the sun is there, feel the sunlight. So it means through posture, through breathing, through meditation, yoga has only one message: to be present.
Hmm. That's so beautiful. Yes.
And 90% of problem nowadays, psychologists and doctors are saying, are not physical, they are psychological.
Hmm.
So it means they are coming from overthinking.
Yes.
And we say also another yoga mean a union of body and mind.
Mm.
Because body is always present, my dear. Body cannot go anywhere. Mind has tendency. So when I say union of body and mind, because body is my home. And with all this technique, through posture, through breathing, through meditation, bring the mind back to the body, to the home,
Mm.
here.
Yes.
And isn't it a healing?
Absolutely. Yes.
So that's the approach of yoga. And I feel like that's my approach too.
Mm. I love that. It's beautifully and so simply described. And I think everybody who does yoga can right away feel that. And everybody who hasn't done yoga yet, I hope this really motivates to give it a try because it's, yes, it's about cessation of the mind, stopping all those thoughts, the overthinking, and since the theme of this summit is going after your dreams, how would you explain the stopping of overthinking with going for your dreams, or perhaps also just being in touch with your dreams?
Yeah. See, when we talk about dreams,
Mm-hmm.
now dreams are what your heart wants to do, isn't it?
Yes.
Not the mind.
Yes. So true. Yes.
And we are saying session of mind, it means person will be more in touch with the heart.
Beautiful. Yeah. Perfect. Yes.
So I think yoga will help you to enjoy your dreams.
That's a beautiful way of looking at it. Yes, to be fully present when your dreams also happen and in the process.
Because see, maybe my heart want to be a painter, my heart want to be a dancer, My heart want to travel. My heart want to enjoy the life. But
Yes,
mind will come back in, no, you have to do this. This is there. This is there. Don't do that. Fear.
exactly. Yes,
And all kind of doubt on yourself is a part of mind.
yes.
And when we say cessation of mind, mean is cessation of all those fear and guilt which are stopping you to have your dream.
Mm, so true. Yes. And it's so simple the way you describe it, but of course not always easy. And it's, how do you think yoga? You already explained it a little bit, but how do you think yoga can, or maybe meditation or breathing techniques also, pranayama can help people to get to their hearts? So to stop the thinking.
And can you repeat your question again, because some disturbance was
Yes.
there, so I could not hear properly.
Yeah, I see the screen freezes a little bit. So the question was, how can yoga, meditation, pranayama, breathing techniques help you to get from your mind to your heart? So people who have a busy life, maybe just generally, how can people use those techniques to tune into their hearts, even if it's just for a short while?
Mhm. My dear, for a short while, yoga gives us a tool to watch the breath.
Mm.
Like it can be done anywhere, isn't it? Even I am sitting in a coffee shop or I am just sitting in a bus.
Yes.
So, according to yoga, breath cannot be in the past and future.
Mm. Yes.
I cannot breathe in the past. I cannot breathe in the future. So it means if I am just paying attention to my breath, through that I am coming to reality. And reality is this moment.
No.
Hmm? So according to yoga, when I am in this moment, hmm, when I am in this moment, my things will be more clear to me. I will be not clouded by the guilt or fear.
Mm. Yes.
I will be not clouded by projection or imagination. I will able to see the reality. Like what are my capabilities, what I am able to do. And according to yoga, when you watch your breath, and yeah, it is, I am saying it is not just gonna happen like that. Yoga is a practice.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I always say that to get a job, if I want to get a job, how many years I need to study?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And to get this stage, can I just give my 3 months regular, just one hour practice of yoga, breathing and meditation? Then the things will be really clear to me that when the thoughts are there and they are too much there, actually I am burdened by them.
Yes.
And yoga said, don't worry, if you want to take any decision in your life, wait 15 minutes, close your eyes,
Mm.
lie down on your belly or sit down and just be with your breath. Watch your breath. Slow down your breath. And by slowing down your breath, slowly, slowly, you will find that your energy will settle down inside.
Mm.
And from that state of clarity, you will come to know actually what is your real dream.
Mm. Beautiful. Yes, I love that. And I.
Because
Mm-hmm. Yes, go ahead.
I will say, we always experience that our thoughts are constantly changing,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it? Whatever morning I'm thinking, I cannot think in the evening. Even 5 minute thought is changing.
Yes.
Morning I'm feeling this, evening I'm feeling this, afternoon I'm feeling this, night. Hmm?
Yes.
Feelings also changing. Morning I feel love for a person, evening I feel hate for a person. So changing. According to yoga, my thoughts and feelings are changing.
Mm-hmm.
So if I will take any decision on the based of these tools, is it reliable? Because it can change.
Yes. It's perfectly
So
explained.
yoga said, you be with your breath. Breath will bring you presence, and that state of mind, you are in touch with yourself.
Mm.
And from there, if you will take any decision, it will not change because it is yours.
Mm. Beautiful. I love that. And yes, I get all relaxed just listening to that. It's beautiful. Feeling the breath again.
It's my idea. So even by watching my breath for 10 minutes, it
Mm.
calms me down so much, bring me back to my body. And from that silence and ease with myself, I can see actually what is making me happy and what should I follow.
Beautiful. Yes, so great to actually take the time to be with ourselves, out of the mind, out of the feelings, and to really sink into who we really are. And can I ask you what this effect has had, what yoga and meditation and the practices that you do, what effect have they had on your life?
I feel happy for no reason.
Wow, perfect, lucky.
I will. I sometimes say I will explain to you a little bit that okay, when a child is born,
Mm-hmm.
hmm, child is so flexible, can do any position, isn't it?
Yes,
You put it into forward, backward, up, down, no problem at all. Hmm.
yes.
And child is naturally blissful.
Mm-hmm.
So it means that is the state I born with. It is in me all the time. Hmm. But now, when I went to school, when I went to university, stiffness start happening in the body.
Yes.
And then to finding a job, tension, all this stress and tension, they goes to the muscle and joint and contract them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hmm? And when a person enter into relationship, we know what happened.
Yes.
And marriage and then children. And till the old age, person is like hard, like stiff.
Mm-hmm.
We need to look at it like as a child, I born supple, flexible, juicy, huh?
Yes.
And moving through the life till childhood, like full of ego, stubborn, hard. So it means when I am close to the life, I am so flexible, happy, and joyful.
Mm.
And when I am close to the death, I am hard, tense, like a rock. So
Mm.
yoga comes up that don't worry. At any age, open your hips, open your hamstring, do forward, do backward, move your spine into all its six directions, and be flexible like a child again. So it means you are more closer to the life.
Yes. Wow.
Right?
Beautifully. Yes.
And that's what yoga want us to be a child again. Because a child like flexibility yoga want in us. That we can move into any direction. For what? Because child is more closer to the life.
Mm.
And
Love
yoga
that.
want to create that situation through the posture.
Mm. Yes.
And then second thing,
Mm-hmm.
according to all the people who are expert in breathing, they have seen that when a child is there, child is breathing through the diaphragm all the time,
Wow.
not the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And as a human start breathing from the chest, all kind of tension start happening.
Yes.
Without a reason, mind is stressed. So
Mm-hmm.
yoga want us to breathe from the diaphragm again to be a child again.
Beautiful. So perfect.
And child is enjoying the moment all the time,
Yes.
happy.
Yes.
And yoga want us to create a gap between the two thoughts, and that is also a state of a child, isn't it?
Yes.
And it means yoga want to create a situation in us that we can find our childhood back in our adulthood.
So beautiful. Yes.
And there the beauty shower on me because I love the word of Jesus. He has said, the kingdom of the God is for those who are like a child.
Perfect. Yes. And
And
also,
yoga want us to be a child with everything, whatever it is giving to us.
I love that comparison. Yes. Go ahead.
And then we have innocence in us like a child. We have playfulness in us as a child. And we are creating flexibility in the body, breath from the diaphragm, and a state of no thought, step by step.
Mm.
So I
Beautiful.
think there you feel that happiness is your part, is not separate from you. Your own existence mean happiness. You don't need to find it.
Perfect. Yes.
So that's why I said I feel happy for no reason.
Yes. That's the perfect way of living, to be connected with that inner self, that inner happiness, and that natural part of us that we have as a child. I love this comparison.
Actually, that's why people are coming more and more into yoga, and they don't know why, because they feel good. Just for why they also don't know.
Mm.
But
Yes.
that's why I'm telling why they feel happy, because they are entering into their childhood with every yoga section,
Mm.
with every breathing class, with every meditation. They are in touch with a state which they have lived and enjoyed in the childhood. So
Mm.
that's why every person right now, like yoga, everybody want to go into it,
Mhm.
and they find out just after doing it they feel so good,
Yes. Yes.
because emotions has released,
Mm.
muscle has released those tensions around, body has become child again,
Mm.
and mind has taken a break from here and there,
Every.
and it has been stayed with the body.
Mm.
And Buddha has said that if you know how to stay with your body, meditation is happening, because body never go to past or future.
Mm.
So yoga is creating that state again and again and again,
So great.
and that is blissfulness.
Wow. Yes, it's perfect. And it's like full circle, everything you talk about, like everything is related. And so now I'm also wondering about which direction to
Yeah.
go with the next question, because, well, what actually one thing that stood out was the flexibility, like the flexibility that we have as a baby or as a child, and the flexibility that we get when we do regular asana, like physical part of the yoga practice, and also having flexibility in life, how important that is on the path to our dreams, but generally also in our day-to-day life. And how would you say that relationship with being flexible in the body is with regard to being flexible in our daily life?
My dear, flexibility of the body is flexibility of the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because in yoga, body and mind are not two, they are one. And now even the modern word is for that, psychosomatic.
Mm.
So whatever we do with the body affect the mind, and whatever we do with the mind, it affects the body. So actually, we have two names in yoga. One is Hatha Yoga, one is Raja Yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Hatha Yoga means a science of posture, which work on the body but targeting the mind.
Okay.
And then we have Raja Yoga, which we call King of Yoga, is understanding. Like if your mind understood, enlightening happen, body will also get through it.
Mm.
Like I will give you example. Like Hatha Yoga means if a person is not relaxed,
Mm-hmm.
okay, no worry. We can't say to a person relax, 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 and it's not a way that person can relax. He need a method.
Yes.
So we give them a method. Okay, lie down in Shavasana or do the child pose.
Perfect.
So by doing that, child pose or simply a forward bend, mind will calm down.
Mm.
Or a person who is in depression, and it will be posture effect, rounded shoulder. So we bring a person to the backward bend. So what will happen that posture will create a state for the mind to come out from that situation. That's why we call yoga as alternative healing also.
Sorry, yoga is
And
the last part? Did we...
yoga is an alternative healing.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. So now, and on the mind. Now, if my mind understand yogic philosophy,
Mm-hmm.
hmm, like yogic philosophy mean yoga have its own philosophy to go further, like to enlightening the mind. Like the first sutra of yoga is the first line which Patanjali said. He said, now is the discipline of yoga.
Hmm.
Atha yoga anushashanam, now is the discipline of yoga. So there is a book has written by Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now.
Yes.
And Patanjali is starting with that. Now is the discipline of yoga. If you understand now, the discipline of yoga has happened.
So easy.
And if a person not understood, then he take further a step. Yoga means cessation of mind.
Mm. Yes.
Yoga means a gap between the two thoughts. Then
Yes.
if a person still not understand, then he take further. That witness established in itself.
Mm.
Mean, like a simple meditation he is giving there, that close your eyes, witness your body from toe to head. That if you close your eyes and you look at your toes, your knees, your hips, your top of the head, you can witness from inside.
Mm.
Then witness your breath, that you will find that your breath is coming and going, witness it. Then third step, look at your thoughts. You can see that thought is coming, thought is going, and a person has ability to witness the thought.
Mm.
Then he said, witness your feeling. So if I am really looking inside, I can witness the feeling, oh, I am feeling this, I am thinking this is my breath, and this is the knee, this is. So by doing this, at least he said, you become witness. So you create a gap between your thought and feeling.
Yes.
So in that state of witnessing, actually your mind will understand, or you will understand that you are more than this. These all are part of you. Body is your part, breath is your part, thought is your part, feeling is your part. So a friendliness will happen with all of these layers.
Mm.
That nowadays, not many people are friend with their body.
No.
Not many people are friend with their own thoughts,
Exactly. Yes.
not their feeling. Everybody has an internal fight going on. And
Yes.
yoga said, no need to fight. You are the body, enjoy it. You are the breath. You are your thoughts. So be friend with your mind.
Beautiful.
And only a friend can change, not an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to friend with our thought and we have to be friend with our feeling.
Yes.
So they will helpful in my dreams.
Ah, that's such a great way to look at it. So smart.
They will not the enemy.
Yes, so perfect.
They will not be enemy of my dreams then. They will support me.
Yes, I love that. It's such a great way to look at it, and it's also a really practical tool that you gave. So anybody watching this right now, you can. I hope you press pause and take a moment to do this, because it's really a beautiful way to get it. Well, it's just explained everything. So
Just be friend with your body, love it. Be friend with your mind as it is.
mm,
Be friend with your feeling, because by becoming friend to them, they will listen to you. By fighting with them, they will not listen to you.
mm.
So yoga gives these techniques, these tools, this method. So my master, my guru used to say that yoga is a method to enjoy the life
Wow. Yes. So perfect.
and to enjoy the dreams too.
Mm. Yes. Yeah. I love that. I love that way of looking at it. And I also want to rewind just a little bit to one part you mentioned about, and that part I also really loved in the teacher training, where you mentioned the relationship of certain poses with certain problems in life. For instance, what you mentioned just now, the back bend, if you have depression, or when you're anxious, there's a pose for that. So I would love to hear a little bit more about, not the whole system, but just a little bit more about that.
My dear, is like that. When we see the human growth from the childhood,
Mm-hmm.
whenever we have, a fear inside, or whenever we have something that we have to block that, like imagine that I want to laugh, but I can't laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be angry, I can't be angry.
Yes.
So many situations that we just repress them.
Yes.
And where these emotions go, they stay in the body and they become the blockages.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm sure that people have like experienced that whenever they are in plane and the plane is going on and suddenly plane go down,
Mm-hmm.
what happened inside, especially the near the hip area, suddenly a hollowness happened.
Mm-hmm.
So according to yoga, whatever I am repressing these emotions,
Mm-hmm.
actually they made my hip joint and pelvic tight.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Other part of the body too, because this tightness come from blocked energies.
Mm-hmm.
So if the hips are tight, then it means there are some tightness in the emotions there too. So yoga come with the approach of hip opener. So hip opener become a beautiful release for my repressed emotions.
Mm-hmm. So great.
And then yoga come to the core, to the belly area. And
Mm-hmm.
we know that all say this is the guts.
Yes.
Now, if my guts are not strong there, I cannot really face the life.
Mm-hmm.
So yoga come with the core postures. Okay, do some core postures and bring your guts into strengthened way, to strong way. And then standing postures are there.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever I'm saying, actually yoga has always an inward approach, not outward.
Mm-hmm.
Outward is the result of inward.
Perfect. Yes. So important to remember
So,
that in everything.
and when the standing postures are there, like why we call them standing posture? Like we always say to a person, what is your stand in life?
Ah, interesting.
So standing postures are grounding actually.
Mm-hmm.
They strengthen your feet, they strengthen the legs. So when we say stand, it means not stand against anyone in yoga. Because in yoga, there is no one against me. So if I'm standing for my own joy, my own love, and my own dreams.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a fight with anyone. But how much courage I have to follow them,
Mm-hmm.
to my own, stand to follow my dreams. So
Yes.
yoga come with the standing posture and core posture, because if your stand is there and your guts are strong,
Mm-hmm.
jackpot is there.
So perfect. It all makes so much sense and fits so well together.
And then yoga said humbleness
Yes.
is beauty of life. If I'm humble, it means I can enjoy this existence more than anyone.
Mm.
A humble heart, a loving heart. So that's why forward bend are there.
Mm.
And we said, like if anything is there, go forward and bend.
Yes.
Go
Beautiful.
forward and bend. So melt down your heart. And when I melt down my heart, the other person will melt down too. But I have to start from myself.
Yes.
I should not expect from someone.
Mm.
And then we have backward bends there. And backward bend, we say, open the heart.
Mm.
Like they help you to expand. And expansion in life is joy. Contraction in life is a problem.
Yes. Yeah.
Like if the hate is contraction or expansion. Hate is contraction,
Mm-hmm.
and love is expansion. So backward bend give us ability to expand the heart, expanding my energy.
Mm.
So anything in my life which is expanding me is actually giving me joy.
Yes.
So backbend gives us ability to expand.
Mm.
So I think it's a beautiful, beautiful tool, I will say, to find out what is expanding me in my life.
Yes, exactly.
Some people go to the beach, it expands them. So
Hmm.
enjoy it. Hmm?
Yeah.
Some people follow their dream, going to the skydiving,
Hmm.
finding the joy in the nature, it expands them.
Yes.
So they're finding their joy.
Yes.
And then we have twist posture in yoga.
Hmm.
And it's simple in the life, if a human is stuck anywhere, so what normally say, get a twist, man.
That's funny.
Actually, twisted posture release the energy around the spine. So according to yogic psychology, they help me to take a decision in a better way.
Hmm.
If I'm stuck in the life, I must do twisting postures.
So perfect.
And then we have inversion, head down.
Hmm.
Now, normal position of a human is standing on the feet.
Yes.
Hmm? Now, if a person coming to me as my student and is bored from the life, no vision, not happy at all, and so much weight is carrying on the head.
Hmm.
So now standing on the feet, person is bored, person is not happy, there is no vision. As a yoga teacher, what I will do, put the head down, leg up, change the vision, change the view.
Yeah, there is this one quote by Wayne Dyer: "When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change." Kind of like
Change.
reminds me of the headstand.
So head down,
Yes.
180-degree change. And according to the endocrine, system, we have master gland here,
Hmm.
pituitary, pineal, and hypothalamus, and they control the whole hormonal system. So it means some hormones are going up and down in a person. Put the head down, let that area to be activate. When the electricity will move here, it will change the view of a person.
So great. Yes.
That's why inversions are there.
Love
So I
that.
said they can help a person to follow their dream really well if they know how to use.
Love that. It's really, yes, it's such an easy way and practical way to look at it also. And you mentioned again how yoga can help you follow your dream. And to get again a little bit back to that theme of the dreams, I would like to know about you personally, how you relate to living your dreams, because you give yoga teacher trainings, you travel a lot, you teach something that you really stand behind. So I was just wondering about, do you feel like you are living your dream life right now? And how do you relate to the theme of dreams?
Tell me what you look at me right now and you feel.
Yes, I guess it's obvious. Happy for no reason.
And yoga has given me such a joy. Mm. Yoga has given me, I will say, a beautiful life.
Mm, mm.
And to sharing, it is my joy. To living is my joy. To me, yoga is a celebration of the life, which is a gift by the universe.
Mm. Yes.
So I'm enjoying it so much
Wow.
and sharing it so much.
Mhm.
And while talking to you about yoga life,
Mhm.
it's making me joyful because it's
Yes,
something I love, something I enjoy, something which flow through me without any effort.
so beautiful.
It's beautiful for me to even this sharing with you. I'm living my dream.
I love that. And I'm sure I feel it, and I'm sure everyone watching this interview can really feel like the joy that you infuse and exude when you talk about it. So, yes, it's beautiful. And also about that, I would love to know, like, how did.
And there was few friends and they were doing yoga. And
Mm,
when I see them, my heart was not feeling well because they were all doing wrong. No alignment, no taking care of joint, forcing themselves, not enjoying it. So they were my friends. So I said, guys, would you love me to, do something with you?
mhm,
So I start assisting them, adjusting them, and
mm.
somehow, like, they feel really good.
Wow.
They feel really good. And after that, there were five, there were six, and I started adjusting them and enjoying them. And I
Mm,
found there that, my God, I enjoyed it so much. Like when I adjust a person, I I see a person body and I lost in the body. Like I feel like his joint, his pelvic, his shoulder. It's like I feel them as mine. Like
Wow.
I know it sounds funny. I feel so good like to adjust them, to assist them, and
Mhm.
to see their when their breath is getting right,
Mhm.
when their mind is getting calm, and their back pain, knee pain, migraines are getting really, better.
Mhm.
After a time, there was a girl, she was Japanese girl, and she was my friend.
Mhm.
She said, "You must work in this."
Sorry?
She said to me, "You must work in this field."
Oh, wow. Yes. Okay.
So she
Yes.
was from Malaysia,
Mhm.
and she know one yoga company where she was going to learn. So she just sent my all information there and
Mm, wow.
talked to that company. You must have this guy with you.
So beautiful.
I got a call after 2, 3 weeks when she told me that, and they said, okay, we will provide you visa, we will provide you pay, we will provide you house. Please come and work with us. And I feel like maybe this is a call of existence as I learn yoga with a very different way. And this is opportunity also, like these people who have feel me and they have recommended to me,
Mhm.
let's go with it. And my yoga career start.
Wow. Wow. That's so beautiful. Your whole story, it reads so in such a flow and so effortless. I mean, I'm sure it's not like when you're in the moment, but it sounds like it's almost guided in a way. Like it's so
There were things which were tense and I have no money in my pocket even, and there were friends and the people, my brother. There were moments were not easy, but as I said, yoga help you to touch in with your heart. But my heart was saying that you go with your way, what you like, and
mm,
things will happen for you. And somehow by itself, I found that I enjoy teaching so much.
mm,
It just happened to me.
mm.
And till then, I am non-stop working till now.
That's amazing. That's so beautiful. Yes.
Every course and every workshop is making me more joyful and happy. And like right now, if you ask me, dear, like from last 5 years, I'm continuously going on like teacher training, workshop program going on.
Mm.
But I don't know, I don't feel tired.
Wow.
Same
That's
thing I'm explaining again and again. And I feel if you have the dream, you are never bored from it.
I love that.
Not
Yes.
to do it.
Yes, exactly. And that's what I love, like hearing people speak who are living their mission or living their dream. It's always the same, like hearing they somehow get the energy for doing what they have to do, no matter how late or long they have to work. And also what you say, like not getting bored and um, yeah, just these signposts that you're really on track, being joyous.
Yes,
And
like sometimes I say it's the same warrior one posture in yoga. I
mhm,
have explained thousands of times.
mhm.
And whenever I'm explaining it, I'm again curious. I again enjoy. It's like I feel like it's no end.
I love that. It's so beautiful and contagious also. Yes.
Yes, Smiley.
And how, I mean, you had this beautiful gift that when you were so young, it came to you in a way. Your what later maybe would be your dream, maybe not when you started, but then it became your path.
True.
And so I was wondering because not always, not everyone is so lucky in a way to already get an inspiration or an insight about what to do with life so early on. And what would you recommend people who perhaps are really looking for their dream or their passion or their path in life to go about that, start with that?
My dear, I will say in that way that every right thing in yoga
Mhm.
come from inside.
Mm. Yes.
And according to yoga, what is given by out or coming from out is actually wrong knowledge.
Mm.
So if I am seeing someone, oh, he's doing like that, she's doing like that, and I see, oh, maybe this is mine. It is coming from out, actually, it is not yours.
Yes.
Or it is put by someone in you that this has to be like that, you go like that, and you earn like that, and you will be like that. Not at all.
Mm.
So, according to yoga, to find out our own path, we need to be in touch with ourselves.
Mm.
And I will say, just if 1 month a person can do this thing, what I'm going to say right now, that they close their eyes and be in touch with their breath.
Mm.
Inhale slowly, and after inhalation, breath stop for a moment before it is becoming exhalation.
Yes.
And after exhalation, breath stop for a time before it is turning into inhalation. So finding a pause between the two breaths. Actually, that pause is a pause between the two thoughts also.
Mm.
So
Okay.
according to yoga, if I do this little breathing technique
Mm-hmm.
as a meditation, 1 month, just 1 month, my insight will give me clear indication what I enjoy, what I like. And
Wow.
give it at least half an hour, or whenever you are free, nothing doing, just close your eyes, inhale, feel the pause, exhale, feel the pause. And slowly, slowly, this pause becoming bigger.
Mm.
And according to that, my inner become lighter and clear. And when I'm in touch with me, my pathway clear to me.
Wow.
And it will be clear from my inside, not by someone from outside.
Mm. Yes. Yes.
And I found it, and I have worked on so many people with this technique, because everybody has a confusion in the mind,
Mm-hmm.
like two, yes or no, this or that, that or this. Confusion is there. And according to yoga, till the confusion is there, clarity cannot be there. And clarity is not the part of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Clarity comes from heart.
Yes.
So it means I must know a simple way to touch with my heart,
Mm.
and heart clear the path.
Perfect. It's so simply put, but it's so right on. And it's such a beautiful technique. So, yeah, thank you for sharing that. And the time has been going so fast, so it's almost time to end this interview already. I wanted to ask you if there is one thing that really from your heart you want everyone listening to this interview to know, what would that be?
Make meditation a part of your life.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, you couldn't say more because that says everything. That's so great. And you already shared two beautiful practices already for people that are new to meditation. The one with the bodies, what's scanning your body and your feelings and your thoughts, and the one that you shared now with the cabin. Yeah, you shared so much. So
Just in 24 hour of our schedule of a day, find at least half an hour or 1 hour to be in touch with yourself. And I assured everything in the life will be beautiful.
love that. Yes. Thank you so much. That's so beautiful. Thank you for the simple reminder also, and how important it is to meditate and to reconnect with ourselves, and putting it in such a simple way also. That was beautiful. And for everybody who would like to learn more about you, where can people find you online?
Actually, they can go to my Facebook page. If they go to just type simple deep yoga instructor, there is a website www.yoga-nidra.com. that what you call, because I'm really not
Dash.
dash deep.com. They will find me there.
Perfect.
And if they go to my page, they will find many yoga posture technique explained there just in 2 minutes, 1 minute. And if they want to do yoga meditation, they can do just free from my page, videos, and many things are there to practice.
That's
And
so
if they have
great.
any question, they can send me message anytime. I'm
Beautiful.
available for the questions which are right from their heart anytime.
Love it. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much. And thank you. And thank you, everybody who was watching this interview. I hope to see you again for one of the other interviews, and sending you lots of love. Bye.
Bye. Enjoy.